Is my mic on? Your mic is on. I'm just saying we had an issue. No, maybe you. 157% all you. I don't want to put this on the floor. Did I say you have to put it on the floor? No, but it's in the chat. You could have put it right here. Wow, already. This is you. All right, welcome back. Ghetto Love Goes, episode 7? 8. 8. We're talking about finances and relationships. Yeah, finances and relationships. We got a special guest. I can't see what's the name yet, but I'm just trying to help you out. But all right. Special guest we have today is Des. You gonna introduce yourself? And please don't do this.
What?
You gonna have to wake up.
All right.
Come closer to the mic.
All right. I'm Des.
I know that I'm used to
Des.
What's your social media?
My Facebook is Des Lear, my first and my last name. My Instagram is king.dollars. I am the owner, part owner of the Hustler brand. That Instagram is at Hustler Exclusive on Instagram.
Help me out.
Other than that, that's me.
It. That's it.
That's me.
Oh, thanks. That sounds much better. I'm Des. Okay, cool. Johnny, remember how you said you had a question that you had? I don't know how to word it, so I'm not gonna try and repeat it. But to start off, I wanted to dive right into what we was just talking about.
Outside, okay.
Yeah. I don't remember how you worded it.
I was just talking about how important it is rather to build a culture of success in a relationship when it comes to finances, particularly because.
And I really do think I'm slow because that just don't resonate with me when you say that.
Well, because culture is everything, right? So that's how. It's like, everybody got a job, right? Everybody go to do some kind of work, and the culture in that workplace is important to the success that you have there, right? There your longevity, how long you're gonna stay, how well you're gonna work, how hard you're gonna, put into it. The relationships are the same way. So a lot of people get it twisted this is only from what I can observe. I'm not speaking about anybody's relationship in particular, but a lot of people have this me mentality when it comes to their relationship. I'm not happy. I want to be this or that.
They crazy. I don't do that at all.
You don't do that at all right? I'm sure if your man was listening right now, you'd be like, yes, talk louder for everybody in the back. No, but just, having a culture of success in the relationship sometimes I ain't gonna say sometimes, every time will set y'all up to be the best y'all can be. While y'all dealing with each other, y'all might as well get as much from one another as you can, as well as pour into one another as much as you can too. So that's all I was talking about. And finances have a direct correlation to that because
it's like the number one argument.
It is. It's the number one cause for divorces. Everybody think it's cheating. It is not. It is.
What you mean? It still is. What you think? It's money or cheating? Money or cheating?
Money.
Yeah, it is.
It's money.
Statistically, it's money. Cheating is like the baseline, but even money can be tied into that, right?
Because it's like you can get past somebody cheating on you, but like when it comes to money,
you can't get past
getting evicted. And, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't get past that. Like,
girl,
that's not
he
something
shit.
you just gonna work through.
Girl, he ain't shit. He was talking.
He don't even make no money. Like
he's talking to the girl at the club. My friend says she seen him. That's okay as long as the bills paid and the lights on and all that, right?
But when the bills not paid,
she ain't going for that shit. Girl, we got evicted. Leave that bum ass nigga. That's the first. her mama, her auntie, grandma, everybody like, leave that bum ass nigga alone.
I mean, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
We don't always talk like that though.
No, I know. I mean, I'm just saying though.
I mean, I guess I'm kind of petty, but I'm trying to go live on Instagram, but this thing ain't working for me.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how to do it. JoJo be the one normally doing it. I mean, I know how to click the word go live, right? But it's supposed to be like a filter I was looking for. Nah, nigga, I was looking for a certain filter.
Oh, okay.
Live now, baby.
Move, I get it. I wasn't trying to go live just like that.
Now, baby.
Dang. All right. JoJo had took some questions, right?
Okay.
And she was her question mainly was like a base question. It was like, what's y'all opinions on finances in relationships? I'm gonna start with you, Des, first.
Like, be more specific.
Like when you hear, okay, let's talk about money, babe. What's the first thing that comes to your mind? When a woman, if you're talking to, dating, whatever, when it's time, because there is a certain time, but when it's time to talk about it, and she's like, all right, I want to have this talk. What's your opinion? What's your first thought that come to mind?
Well, I'm really open, so I don't.
You openly say, I make XYZ amount a year?
Yeah.
I wonder if niggas who don't make that much proudly say that, though. Probably not.
I mean,
No, but and then I also, because I am a business owner and shit do get sketchy sometimes. So,
Right.
Yeah.
So like, it's not, oh yeah, I make this much money a year, but maybe these 2 months I might not have it.
Right.
But that's, like you say, that's something a conversation that you would have to have. Like I say, but I'm open. I'm not one of them people that be like, oh yeah, I make this much money and no, you can't get no money and no.
There's some niggas out here like that.
You gotta grow up at some point.
For real, it's a lot of niggas out here. I didn't came across a good number of retarded people who don't know how to whatever. Johnny, what you think?
Okay. Well, all right. I approach things a little differently because I'm a financial professional, right?
Of course.
Like, as a finance manager and everything, I try to tell people like for me, because my knowledge runs really deep and I have an intimate relationship with money and credit and all that.
Right.
Like, in my head, I understand all the concepts and everything. And so for me, I have to usually dial it back because I can't come at you with all the jargon I know and all the terms I'm using day to day. She probably will get confused and or frustrated and sometimes feel offended. Like I was dating this girl for like 3.5 months one time, and I asked her about where she stood in her credit. And she's like, "What you mean? My credit good?" And I was like, "But you told me you didn't know your credit score." So
how do you know if it's good?
And that's for me, that's a red flag. If you like, I asked her, I said, because she asked me, she's like, "How much money you making?" I was like, we could talk about it, but it wasn't nothing I was hiding. Like you said, I'm open, but also, people got to be moving in the same direction, and she just wasn't. And I'm not judging her for it. It's just you don't know your credit score, so how do you know that your credit is good? That's because you're not getting 50 collection calls. Is that why you think your credit is good? Like, or you're not getting letters in the mail. Like what your address that you live at, even your mailing address. So
damn, Johnny,
So for me, like it's crucial, man. Like because it is literally step one to pretty much any success. We live in America. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. Oh, it's about how that person makes you feel. All that is absolutely key, but goddamn it, we got bills, and like they keep coming, and we got shit to do, right? Like gas prices just went up, we got food prices increasing, and all that shit is directly.
You trying to stress me out this episode? Just talking about
I'm
that
saying,
stuff.
Like it's the bottom line. So never be afraid of it. People that they're afraid to talk about the money or hide that they're in debt or hide that they took a pay cut or whatever. I feel like that's toxic.
I mean, I'm gonna play devil's advocate though, because I've done it before. I don't hide my finances or if I have any debt or whatever, but I'm also not gonna disclose that to everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So
but
some
if it's
people,
your partner,
if it's a partner, but I've had a partner in the past. He was my partner then. What I still didn't, you know what I'm saying? It's a certain, I mean, I guess it's a good segue to ask my next question, but I still wouldn't right away disclose if I have debt, how much debt, even my credit score. I mean, if you, of course, you got like a 750. If you got like a 750, you like, yeah, I got a 750. Like most people, you're gonna brag on that. Yeah. But if you got like a 550, you probably not finna brag on that. But if you're not, I guess if you're knowledgeable though, that 550 really.
I could turn a 550 into a 750.
Okay, before I get too deep, right? What is your title? What do you do for a profession? Don't tell what company. What is your profession?
Member finance representative.
Okay. I'm a senior universal banker, so I guess we know what we're talking about a little bit. All right.
I mean, I also have every certification under the sun.
Lord Jesus, not cocky at all.
I'm just saying, this is my shit. Like
I know
this is
that's
my
why
profession.
you on here, and not because everybody else wasn't available, nothing like that at all. I'm just kidding.
No, I take what I do seriously because it matters, man. Like
I know. Otherwise, I mean, I tailored it because I mean, JoJo's in finance as well.
Yeah.
But so she would have been a good asset to this episode. But it's a broad episode, so it's gonna come back around anyway. So I'm not too much worried about it. Part one. Cream part one.
Cream part one.
Stupid. Okay. But my other question was, at what point when you first start talking to somebody, do you disclose how much you make at the minimum, or if you have any debt? I mean, the first part, I don't mind saying how much I make to certain people.
I'll be scared.
But some people I don't, because like I'm like, you don't need to know how much I really make, because then you start counting my pockets, and I don't like people counting my pockets, especially when I go shopping. Like, don't do that, because my bills is paid. My bills is paid. Yeah.
So most of the time, I got shit that ain't due till like August.
Well, that's probably because you're paying up on stuff. You're Mr. Responsible.
Yeah, because you never know. A year ago,
I'm not that mature yet.
No, like a year ago, I had to have heart surgery out of nowhere. Like that wasn't planned.
I know.
And if I wasn't ahead on shit, I would have been fucked up.
Oh my God! When do you tell somebody at least how much you make? At what point when you first start talking to them?
Well, I'm not telling nobody nothing when I first started talking to them.
Right, but at what point after y'all? Okay, when you start talking, at what point? Okay, is it the talking stage, the dating stage?
Well,
whatever.
Majority of the time that I'm talking to somebody, we not like talking like that. So, but if
y'all just be fucking.
No,
I'll play too much.
But like if we so a lot of people like they ask me about the business, so I kind of tell them, but I don't like tell them how much money I make, but I kind of like give them like a description of like how much money you can make doing what I do. So it's
you generalize it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even for most business owners too, like revenue is revenue. That is not what you're taking home. Though.
Yeah.
So a lot of people get confused. Like me and my brother had a car lot for a minute. He did $1.5 million in business. I didn't take home $1.5 million.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that was every dollar that came in. That's not counting buying the cars, paying the mechanic.
Well, of course, that's business, but most people don't. Yeah, know that.
People hear that, they be like, "Hey, you made $500,000." They think you got $500,000 in your pocket.
Of course not.
And it's like that's not.
And sometimes, the majority of the time, it be upside down. Definitely in the beginning.
In the beginning, for sure. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I still ain't made a penny off the stuff that I'm doing, but whatever.
That's cool. So most stuff start off as a passion project anyway.
It is.
And then hopefully you can monetize it.
That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, because it's gonna come. The money gonna come if you're doing what you love for real.
I tell people all the time, if you're going into business to make money, you're in the wrong business.
My motto is, if you're willing to invest and do the work, you'll see the return.
Right, exactly.
Because any business you do, you got to invest something. It's not going to come free.
Right. I already know.
Exactly.
Preaching to the choir. Johnny, put a number on it though, Des. Like
a year, 2 years,
6 months,
6 months, okay.
3 weeks, whatever. When you get comfortable, y'all past the just talking, just kicking it, hanging out, random dates here and there. When y'all turn to like being exclusive,
3-4 months.
That's fair, Johnny.
I have never told anybody how much money I make.
Annually or hourly?
Nope. It gets uncomfortable.
Why? Because they don't.
Because
y'all segue right to my list too.
The expectations just start to change.
Fair.
I'll be like, don't worry.
Get the fuck out of here.
Like, just know
just
that.
Say enough.
Just know enough. That we're good. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that okay? Can we just be okay?
But you know, they talk about one piece of income, not all of them.
Oh, still don't say because I'll be like, man.
Because people got multiple streams of income, so we're not talking about total. Like, just say from your main.
But it still
stream.
Be weird, man.
Really?
Like, it can be because people, like you said, people start counting your pockets.
It's different for men though, because you know how women we lean on y'all a little more financially.
Yeah.
Well, I think we kind of should in a way, but it's 2022, so people coming out of that a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know. Do what works for y'all. That's my motto too. For that, man. Like, if it works for y'all to split the bills, split the bills. If it works for him to pay for everything, he can pay everything. If it works for her,
okay. Boom. Question.
You know.
So you know how people? I think I saw like a bunch of videos, and they would be like, it shouldn't be 50-50. It should be 100-100 or whatever. Or if y'all split the bills, y'all roommates or whatever the case is. But that's kind of playing on gender roles when it comes to the finances in a little bit. It kind of is like stereotypes.
It is, yeah. I know. I'm the man of the house. I'll take care. You know,
right? But I mean, maybe I'm biased because I'm a woman, right? But I wouldn't mind the whole taking home the bacon shit. Like,
of course you wouldn't mind.
Yeah. But I also want my own money for my own play money because I don't want to get on your nerves.
Right.
And asking like, okay, every 2 weeks I gotta get my nails done, gotta get my hair, like, you know what I mean?
If you look at it for real, all households are really, whether they acknowledge it or not, are 50-50 to some kind of extent, right? Like whether he working and she not, or she working and he not, or y'all both working. Really, both of y'all taking care of everything and shit, right? Yeah, both people taking care of the kids, paying for field trips and school clothes and all that kind of shit, making sure there's food in the refrigerator and all that.
That's
like,
not even a household thing. That's a parent thing.
Just life in general.
And all that shit.
I live by myself. I ain't got kids. I still make sure everything got to be covered. And if she come over, you know, if I got a woman in my life and she part of that, then we doing that. And we going to do it at both houses. That's just how it happens. There is no...
Tell me more, because I feel like... No, I'm just kidding. But no, I mean, because every man not finna pay for their rent, pay for yours, or put in on your energy bill or whatever the case is. For some reason, the thought process just ain't there for them.
Also, I guess it depends on if he there or not too. Like I don't be going.
If y'all in a relationship, why wouldn't it be?
I don't be going to girls' houses though. All my stuff at my house.
Majority of the time, like when you're a dude with your own shit,
it's rare. Unfortunately,
I can't say that because I always been a dude with my own shit. So
it's rare and it's
like the female come to your house majority of the time.
See, the stigma is not even a stigma. The reality is, if I dated 10 men or whatever, out of them 10 men, maybe 3 of them had their own shit.
Get the fuck out of here.
No,
is that bad?
I'm serious. Like, and when I say have their own shit, I'm not talking about have their own home, and I'm not talking about, you know, certain situations that they're choosing to be in. I'm talking about just like I don't know.
They in their mama basement.
They in their mama basement, or they just don't want to do it. Because they're so comfortable at their mama basement or with their baby mama or with their cousin or whatever the case is.
Shit.
They never really take that step of
leaving
the nest, and because they're not being made to either. There's that.
Yeah.
Like with my situation, I've known a lot of people, a lot of men. And it's sad because I probably can run through every name of men who I know who have their own shit. And that's not good because I know a lot of men, but
because there's a few.
There's not a lot of them, and not no shade or anything. It's just that's just the reality of in my experience and a lot of my friends' experience. Like, damn, he got his own shit, bitch. You winning now. Like, he got his own house. Oh, okay.
The bar is set so low.
It's so low.
I know a lot of people with their own shit.
and it's a circle you keep as well, though. Yeah. It's definitely the circle you keep. But because if you surround by niggas who live with their cousins, live with their auntie and grandmas and shit, of course you're not finna like, okay, that's cool. I'm saving money. I mean, it's so much that you can save money, but if you're not going out and doing it after you save the money, then what? Or if you're saving for a house, okay, cool.
If you want to be saving money, that'd be
part. That's the lowest of the low.
It's you just comfortable.
Yeah, very much so. I'm comfortable.
Yeah. I know a lot of men like that anyway. They lazy.
Mm-hmm. It's not even. Yeah, it's.
Yeah, bro. I can't do that. I love my mama. But I can imagine.
I want to go back to my mama's house. Shoot.
Yeah,
I can't even have a roommate. I tried the whole about to have a roommate thing. I'm like, damn, I want to walk around naked type shit. Like, this ain't gonna work. So I kind of had my own place for a while since 17, 18. I moved out pretty early.
Me too.
I'm just saying.
I got put out.
You got put out?
Yeah.
I hate that men get put out.
I got put out.
I mean,
I never got put out.
No,
it was always a suggestion.
That's a cultural thing too. Like that's
it's
but
sad.
it helped me though. Like I've never been back to my mom's house since.
That's just not. That's just not. I thought he was snoring. That's just not the case sometimes. And I know somebody personally who just he didn't probably been put out. He didn't been put out a couple times. And nigga still go back. If he let allow back
the option to go back. I didn't have that option.
That's true. I mean, yeah, because like they do. It comes from their mama keeping them there, allowing them to stay there, and then they got either a baby mama or their relationship, and they live there, and then they move in there, and then they go from that to back to their mama house or whatever the case is. They just really comfortable. It's really
that's sad.
Very. But
I don't know. That's crazy.
Get your own shit, pay your own rent.
Even if it's a little small studio.
I started off in the studio.
Yeah. Me too.
I started off in the studio. Everything touched each other. The bed touched the walls.
But it was your shit. And the bill was paid. That's all that had to be. It's yours. You got to keep to your shit. It's in your name.
See, a lot of people can't go through that kind of shit. They want to move out into the 4-bedroom, 3 baths with the pool.
Not realistic. It's just not realistic.
Some people can do that, but it don't work like that. Well, it could work like that, but it don't.
Chances are.
I mean, most of the time, though, let's keep it real. If you, especially in Black culture, right? Like if all three of us live together, we split everything in 3 ways. Ain't no way in hell, on average, somebody gonna be like, I'm gonna pay for everything. You save all your money so you can buy the house and move out.
Sounds nice.
But that don't happen. That happens in a lot of Asian families that I know. That happens in a lot of Indian families. Yeah, but that's
even
not
Jamaican.
Yeah,
even Jamaican. My because I'm half Jamaican, so
okay, yeah.
Like my auntie, she did that for my uncle. She let him move into her house, put him on her mortgage.
Mortgage also, his credit can go.
So his credit can go up.
Smart.
And it helped him. In the next year, he bought him a house.
A plan.
So there's 2 ways that they usually goes though. Usually, if he move in, we paying my mortgage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then whatever you got left over, hopefully you save it. Or what happens is that person's not actually saving money. They going out partying, taking trips, buying, all the J's that drop instead of every other. Now,
I wish I had that opportunity to go back to my mama's house, save all the money that I was paying on rent, and then
bought a house.
Yeah,
I could have like 30 houses.
Give me a year, 6 months to a year, like boom, house. All right, bet. Like, is that easy?
Life is life.
I wish my mama get a bigger house, so I can live in the basement. If you watching this,
she watching. I couldn't even do. I mean, like I said, I love my family.
Yeah, man. I couldn't do that.
I love her so dearly, but I want to live in her basement. Sure.
I don't want to.
But when she moved to Atlanta, I'm definitely going.
We could probably buy one of them like side by sides.
I couldn't even do that.
Yeah, you're right. I couldn't.
I think about too much stuff. I'm like, damn, could they hear that? Did they hear that?
They're always over there.
Yeah. Asking for shit.
Yeah, I ain't got time for that. No.
We could live in the same neighborhood.
Not even that.
No, we can live. I like living close enough to see them. But
like now, my mom live probably like 15, 20 minutes away from me.
That's perfect, huh?
No.
Oh no.
See?
No.
She always over there.
Can you bring me?
I didn't even think about that.
See, my mom don't do that kind of stuff.
But it was because at first I was here and she was in Texas.
Okay.
So now we both in Texas.
Oh, it's even better.
And it's like, why did I do this?
So there's this one thing. So in banking, I see this a lot. So you know how they have a joint account or a couple, whatever. They don't even got to be married. But they come in like, okay, we want to open an account, boom. But they have this individual account on the side or
smart.
They put everything in one. Right. I think it is because I've seen marriages work a whole lot better when you got a house account and you got your individual spend fuck off money or savings or whatever. So I was going to ask y'all when y'all get to that point, whatever it is, whenever it had to be. Are you doing a whole? Because I've come across some people are like, no, just put everything joint, everything. I don't like to see everything. But I'm like, okay, fine, that's your thing, but not mine. But would you do joint, everything, credit card, savings, checkings, everything, mortgage, loans, cars, joint everything, or individual fuck off shit, and then joint like bill account, car note, or loan, or whatever, major stuff?
Everything's individual. Your shit is your shit. My shit is my shit. When these bills due, you better have your end, and I better have my.
So we got to do 50-50.
So, brother, listen, don't get married then, because a lot of states are marital property.
Yeah,
which means ain't shit yours, it's yours.
No,
so
I'm not saying. I'm not saying that. I'm saying as far as the bank account.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
So no, I'm not saying like.
So the mortgage is on y'all name, but y'all, as far as the accounts go,
yeah, separate.
Okay.
You got your shit, I got my shit.
Fair, because I want the same.
Because I fuck around and,
I mean, I say that I want the same thing.
Shit.
Right.
Look,
I do it now. I do it single. I'm seeing when I'm doing single as in like legally. I do it single as I got 2 accounts. One is my bill account. One is my fuck off account.
Okay.
So I mean, I do it now. So I would imagine when I'm married,
you would keep it the same way.
It'll do the same because it makes sense, and that's how I do bills. And me being the more financial, literal, whatever, knowledgeable one, I would think that we would just keep going with that. But
everybody got that. So what if you meet somebody and they
who like Johnny?
No. But they're the total opposite of Johnny, a total fuck off with money.
Oh yeah, can't say a dollar or dime.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I know them too. I'd be like,
I don't know.
But they're a good person, they're a good guy.
That's not a deal breaker. Bad finances, as far as just spending habits, it's not a whole deal breaker. Now, if you're completely, I don't want to say it's stupid, but
some people have
oblivious.
Like addiction problems.
Some people just
gambling,
don't know.
Right.
Drugs,
so if you know how you talk to your, I think you shared a story where you talk to them or whatever. If they not taking heed to what I'm saying in certain areas that I know better in, if you're not taking heed, then you just don't listen. Mm-hmm. But if it's your money, but the bills paid, do what you want to do. I don't care. But as long as these bills paid, that's why I broke up with my baby daddy. The nigga kept taking the laundry money. Like, nigga, this money is the laundry money specifically for this, and it was so small. But that's just my thing. Like, as long as the bills is paid, I don't care what you do.
Everything else,
all your habits, all your addictions, whatever you got, you do it first. Pay these bills first. The house comes first, and that's in my opinion, and that's just kind of how I was raised too. Like, the house comes first. As long as the bills paid, you got food in the house, and you got, you know what I'm saying, a roof over your head, and everything else is fair game. Put a little up savings, stocks, investments, whatever you want to do, and then go ahead and do whatever you want to do. If you don't want to do nothing, don't do nothing.
See, I'm looking at the comment, right? She's saying,
I can't put it up there because he won't give me the
no, see, it say joint and personal. I believe in a joint and personal. Only reason is because I think it makes things simpler to be that both of us have access to what's going to affect our livelihood directly. Mm-hmm. Now, the money I had to go buy whatever, I don't
suits.
Know. Don't. That's a necessity. That's going into the bill money.
Necessity.
No. But I'm just, look, man, I gotta look good at work too.
Oh my god!
People take me seriously when they be like, "Damn, he look like he got his shit together." Let me talk to him.
I mean, nails are for me. Nails are a necessity. It get budgeted in.
No, it's definitely
bills.
not a necessity. But God dog it, I love it. No,
God dog it. I love it.
That's my thing, right? Everybody got their thing.
Everybody does got their thing, yeah.
That's my suits and stuff is my thing. Some people collect sneakers. Some people travel a lot. Like,
and that's that one thing you make a necessity and y'all budget it in. If you can't budget it in, y'all really can't do it. Yeah. If it's something that's that important.
That's why I think.
That's why I feel like it should be separate.
Yeah, it makes sense. I agree, but
you may have your thing. You may have your, you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, with girls, y'all got to get lashes, y'all got to get nails done, y'all got to get
these real over here
way higher than ours.
Yeah, like
that's not true. Y'all clothes, y'all pants alone cost more than my whole outfit.
I mean, that's not our fault though. That's
it's not. That's just taking advantage of the fuck up in society. But I'm saying, like, y'all
not
shoes.
mine. My pants be cheap. They just look nice. They be cheap though.
Oh, there you go.
I'm going to Walmart and hard fuck.
H&M.
Oh man, look.
I'm just saying, like, I was gonna say my feet are not as expensive, but I got big feet, so that's just not true. But
But like, you know, like think about it, right? I go get a haircut. Haircut's $40, $50.
Why is a haircut so much?
I mean,
you talking about like beard and everything?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's $50, right, with tip and shit. But like, I don't even know. Can a woman get anything done to her hair for $50? Like,
yeah.
What, washed?
Yeah. Washing style.
That's it. That's it.
Washing style. I mean, not for me because I got locks now.
You can't get a retwist for 50.
On the G, I can't.
I was just,
I could get it washed in maybe.
I was talking to this young lady with a budget the other day, and she was like, and I asked her, like, you know, I'm looking at her account. I'm like, what was this? You know, $300. She said, I had to buy hair. I was like, $400?
No.
Like, God damn.
No.
And I'm thinking, like, that's where your money go. Like, you.
Yeah.
You talking about, you in here talking about.
Let's break it down. Do you have hair under there? Can we start there? Let's see what can we do with the hair that you have. But then, you know, they don't be caring. Sorry, that was not nice.
But I'm just saying.
Now it's $85 for a wash and style. Dang, trees, that's a lot.
See,
well, $85 a retwist, wash and style.
That's 2 haircuts.
Damn,
you know
that's one.
That's 2 haircuts.
So you good for
how much is your retwist?
If you go every 2 weeks,
80.
Yeah, $85.
80.
I mean,
you get it washed,
sense, though,
but a style is extra.
Yeah, you know, it's 100 with tip. You gotta give a tip.
You gotta give a tip. Yeah, tip y'all barbers and hairstylists, y'all.
I don't always tip. Sometimes I'm on a budget, nigga.
Then
you know I love you, girl.
No, I've been tipping my barber so long. I just start.
It's the price.
Like,
it's the price now.
Man, your price is going up, and you like, man, you've been paying this price. Yeah, I have. I
with tip, nigga.
So don't think the tip is gonna. This is still in the. You get what you get, bud.
You get what you get. Yeah.
That's funny.
I mean, haircuts used to be $20, $25.
That's
most
back
barbers,
in my day.
But barbers,
yeah, we used to get ball fades, so couldn't everything go.
You're right, but some barbers will, honor that.
Fade.
Somebody, so they will honor that. You know what I'm saying?
My
You've been
baby.
a client forever.
My baby looks very handsome with a ball fade, but he's 7.
Stop doing that to that boy. Get him a taper.
I got him one ball fade, and I thought he looked very handsome.
It just lasted longer.
His daddy could have. I don't worry about it.
That's Pop's apartment.
Right. If I didn't ever have to take him to the barbershop, I never would. Sometimes I had to, but I never would. I forgot what I was going to ask y'all. Oh, credit in relationships.
Oh,
right?
Man.
So it's very deep. So my question, right? Like how I said, is not what's a deal breaker or whatever. If they say I got a 400 credit score, I'm not going to ask you. I know better because I know better. Like, I can get that 400 to a 750. Like
you can,
right?
No,
it's
but
possible.
I was gonna say
is it
the
a deal
same
breaker?
thing. Like we can build on that, but if you're not trying to,
that's the one.
If you see her habits,
if you like, okay, now you don't need lashes every week. Now you can pay that credit card.
Sometimes
off.
they do. They don't be having none.
Pay that credit card off. And if I see that you're not like applying yourself to what I'm trying to tell you, because I've been there, then I can't. That's a deal breaker. I can't. That's just like you telling. That's just like you telling somebody like they live with their mom or something like that. Like, hey man, do this and here's a list of apartments and you don't see them.
You can't afford them.
Themselves, then it's like, all right, I can't mess with you because
you can't help if they don't want to be helped.
Yeah,
you're right.
For me, like the credit score. See, people do put a lot on credit score. I look at the deeper picture. I'll be like, what is affecting the credit and all that, and how can we get to the green zone?
So do you like straight up tell them like, hey, this credit score is trash. Like we got to get that better before we can really move forward.
They know that.
Of course they know that, but do you tell them that? Because it make a difference when you're being told something and you know already. Like,
with a trash credit score, you can still go get something.
It's really not about the score though. It's about the whole picture though.
Yeah. You can still go get something.
For me, I think they take it a little better because they know that I know what the fuck I'm doing.
This is true. This is why I didn't ask you first.
This is literally what I do all day, every day for strangers. So let me do it for you for free. I ain't charging.
And you get dick.
Right. Premium. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, let's go. Let's do this, right? But like you said, bro, she just like I got clients who I've been like, hey, you know, you said you want to buy a house next year. You know, stop going to Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts every morning, spending $15. Okay, go to the grocery store, buy the little what's called in the thing. They got the little bottles, man. You can buy. You know what I'm saying?
Eating now.
But think about it. That $15 a day, that shit add up fast, and that's just on breakfast. They eat my lunch too. and then you going out with your girls after work.
That's $60.
No, 3 nights a week. I'm like, some of this got to start redirecting this because everybody got the money for everything they want to do realistically.
When they want,
because if you ain't living in real poverty, you can do all the shit you want to do. You just have to make the necessary sacrifices for a limited amount of time too. It's not even like I'm not saying, hey, stop having fun and enjoying your life at all, and let's fix your stuff. It's just there's a temporary time, right? Most stuff you can do within a year or two period if you focus on it and really dedicate yourself to taking care of it. You could, but
this is true.
2 years ain't even that long, but it's also a lifetime to some people. They be like, I'm not sacrificing shit because I want to go.
2 years, nigga.
2 years to change your life.
I mean, I know, but dang, I'm awful.
I get it. I know. I got bad habits sometimes, and I know better.
I'm awful.
I just be like,
I know it.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm a financial professional, and I still got bad financial habits. Sometimes.
That's cool. Doctors eat cheeseburgers and shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Whatever.
that's a great way to think. No, now you justify my bad habits. That's bad.
No, I'm not saying that. You should still.
She just said she needs somebody to hold her accountable.
You do need to hold yourself accountable. But you're the only person that can do that, though.
Nah, not really.
Yes, you did.
Nuh-uh.
You really the only person that can do.
If you sit in my face like, bitch, put the motherfucking cheeburger down. I'm gonna put
then,
the cheeseburger down.
No, but then you gonna go in the closet and eat it.
Nigga, who the fuck you talking
to? But only you can stop you, right? Like everybody, and this just
because I'm grown.
General,
but yeah,
this ain't even like money thing. This is literally everything in life. Only you can stop you, right? You're the only motherfucker that can really do or don't do. Period. Like all that blaming on other people. My partner ain't supporting me. You know, that's scapegoat shit. That like you really just trying to take it off yourself so you don't feel bad about
But don't it
yourself.
feel better when, and we can tie it back to finances, when somebody's like, yeah, like I know I would if you in the tone, depending on the tone, because the tone is everything. Because don't come to me like you don't need that damn purse. Because now I'm finna go get the purse plus shoes. Because don't do that.
But you only hurt yourself.
I'm not your child though, because I am not your child though. Talk to me like I'm an adult, and say, hey babe, I maybe like you said, maybe you don't need to get that right now. Yeah. Maybe let's do this. If you probably phrase it in a way like let's do this together, even though you're not actually doing it, it makes a difference for women. I'm just gonna throw it out there.
So we gotta appease your ego, is what you're saying.
A little bit, like stroke it.
No, sometimes.
Or
fucking up. Stop.
So I got an example. So my I'm not even gonna say nothing. So this girl, we were living together, and like her finances was like fucked up. Like she felt like she can go get her hair done whenever she wanted to,
because she had the money.
You know what I'm saying? But like she didn't have the energy money.
Oh,
so I let that shit get cut off.
Oh, to teach her a lesson.
To show you, like, you gotta pay your bills first. You know what I'm saying?
She look at you sideways, like, nigga, you supposed to pay that.
Did she?
No,
she
understood after that. She never
she
done
had
that.
To be taught a lot the hard way then.
It's not even that she had to get taught the hard way. It's just more so that if I'm telling you something and you're not listening to me, now I gotta show you. Like, this is what happens. Like, when you don't pay your bills, they take stuff.
They take stuff. On the G, they take stuff.
The light. It's dark here now. It's cold and dark here. Like,
they take stuff.
The heat too. Shit.
Yeah.
Dang.
So TT,
do you date when you're trying to get your financial life together? That's a valid question, TT.
I think you date within reason. Like, okay, this is what I mean within reason. I could take you to a movie, or I could take you to grab something to eat, but we can't take no trip.
Yeah,
we can't go to the store and be like, get whatever, baby. Like, we can't do that kind of shit if I'm trying to get my financial life together. But we can still see each other. We could, but also you're supposed to be able to. If this is the person you fucking with, right? Like, if you fucking with me for real, I'm supposed to be able to say, listen, right now. Especially my man, business owner. What if, like you said, you got an off season now? Last month I made 10 G's. This month I'm making 500. Baby, we got to slow some shit down. I got to be able to. If she fucking with you for real, she should be able to accept that, and vice versa.
Yeah.
If we got two incomes and you say, hey, babe, I want to go back to school. Shit for the change, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So now, you got to come to me and say, hey, we can't do X, Y, Z. You can't buy the PlayStation and the Xbox. You got to pick one or some shit. You know, whatever. You can't go and buy the J's that dropped. You got to wait for the next one. Get some Dookies or something, some Air Max or some shit, right? Like, you got to. But that's what you're supposed to do with the person you really fuck with. Y'all supposed to make that shit work
It's communication
by any means. Like
you're
y'all
supposed
both
to,
gotta.
yeah. It's
You can't-
partnership. It's not just one-way street.
Yeah, a lot of people approach a relationship is, especially early on when they really don't know if that person like the one and shit. They be like, shit, if he ain't doing everything I want him to do, fuck him. If she ain't doing everything I want her to do, fuck her. I'm gonna fuck off. I'm gonna go behind her back. I'm gonna sneak around and do whatever. So I feel like that's crazy though.
But to go back on what you were saying about like for I don't know what the word is, the off season you said.
Yeah.
The off season or whatever for work, or if y'all got 2 incomes. What if y'all ain't got 2 incomes? We just supposed to take the change like
yes.
so early though?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I mean,
how early can you accept that though?
In business though.
That's in business
it
though,
could not.
What about finances period though?
Yes.
Income period.
Yeah.
Shit can change. My
shit change and you could lose your job today.
Facts.
That's fine. Go get another one.
But what if
the other
one
don't
easy
pay the same? Sometimes.
I worked for a company that literally dissolved. I was at work at 3, left work at about 5. The company was out of business.
What the fuck?
You know what I'm saying? Like, to no fault of my own.
This shit happens.
No, it was 900 some employees. I was just like, hey y'all, fuck y'all. Basically, we done. So figure that shit out. And it's like to no fault of their own, right? I didn't do anything wrong. I wasn't late. I didn't get fired. I didn't like the company was gone. Like, what do you do in that situation? Okay, so now I gotta go find another job, right? So what if the job I had was paying 20, but now this new job paying 15? That's a massive difference in the household now. Shit got to change.
Yeah,
shit like that.
I'm not saying it's not impossible, but it's definitely gonna cause some traction.
Yeah,
because nigga, what? Especially what if you paying for my nails every 2 weeks? Now I can't get my nails done.
Yeah,
that's awful. That's a bill, though.
That's a sacrifice.
That's also a bill.
Gotta take sacrifices.
We have to make this work so we can move forward. Right now, I'm not saying go get the $15 an hour job and just never try for to get your 20 back or whatever.
Right, get something for right now and then go better than
a lot of people's mindset ain't there for that. They like, oh yeah, I just got a $20 job. I need to go find a $20 job.
No, get a $30 job now.
Yeah,
$25. What?
Get a 60, 70, whatever. Go start your own business. Make
right.
Unlimited amount of money if you want to. But what I'm saying is everything is seasonal. And a lot of people can't deal with the off seasons, bro. If you used to your man every time on your birthday, we can go wherever the fuck you want to go and I can buy you whatever the fuck you want. And then we did that for 5 years in a row. You like, baby, I love you. We living good. And then his records ain't selling like they used to. He get injured. He don't play for that team no more. They dropped cutting or whatever his line of work is, whatever his lifestyle is, can change at any given moment for any given reason. So if for 5 years we was riding here, so then X happens, and now we got to take some scale back. So now I can take you to somewhere within this little part of the world, or I can buy you one of the things you like but not love. Are you going to be able to deal with that until I get back to where we used to be?
We can deal with it as long as you actually showing that you're trying to get back to. It's not the monetary thing. It's about because okay, cool, setback,
like effort,
right? It's okay, cool, a setback. Everybody has setbacks, but if one is how you reacting to that change, because if you're being shitty to me because you upset about that and happens. That's gotta go. I know, I've been there. If you being shitty or if you somehow depressed and it's affecting the relationship yet again, like you know what I'm saying. So
but that's seasonal too.
It should
hopefully
it should be
yeah.
Right, which is fine. But if they sometimes shut down when it comes to something, especially when it comes to money and pride.
I'm gonna tell you why. Can I tell you why?
Why?
And tell me if you disagree, bro. So much of your identity is wrapped up in that shit, right? How your woman values you, the way she talks to you, approaches you, the way your friends, family, strangers even interact with you is based on who you are, which is usually tied up into what you do and what you have. So if that shit changes, especially drastically, like right now, if you go from making $50K or 100, if you go from making $100K to making 50, it's going to affect your self-image. Fuck the world, right? Fuck your girl, your kids, mama, daddy, whatever, right? You're going to look in the mirror and be like, I used to be the $1 million nigga or the $1 billion nigga or the $100,000 nigga. Now I'm the $20,000 nigga. Like whatever that number is, right? It's going to affect the way you see yourself. So maybe your patience is shorter now. Maybe your happy-go-lucky spirit is a little grayer now, you know. And I'm not saying that's okay to constantly just be like, well, fuck y'all, because I used to be rich. No, I'm not. But,
no, it's not that. But now,
but people talk to you different, bro.
And talk to, treat. You know what I'm saying? Handle you differently when y'all feeling away, and now y'all fucking up the relationship because you treated me differently. That's just not okay.
But women go through the same thing. Like women go through like postpartum depression. They have kids. Their body not the same. And all of a sudden she don't feel cute no more because she done gained 15 pounds, whatever. Or she want to go natural. Now she done cut her hair off. Now he don't look at me like he used to.
Pause for that, because why is that a thing? First of all, I didn't been not broken up because it was just talking. But the moment I cut my hair for these locks, because I was serious about getting my locks back, and I cut my hair, tiny little fro. Okay. And the dude I was talking to, boom, we was done talking. It wasn't no real explanation about it, but I'm not stupid. Yeah. So y'all know I had long hair. Yeah. So,
but you didn't fit his image of you.
Fuck him.
Exactly. Like if he was really fucking with you, you'd be like, all right, I can wait for her hair to grow back.
Yeah, because I wasn't ugly with my fro. It wasn't that. I had little hats and shit. Like that was now a year ago. It's not bad because it's not the first time that's happened. Not for me, but just for women altogether. I'm just sorry. I had to go on a tangent because fuck niggas who do that.
All this shit go all kind of ways, right? Like you can meet a girl when she a BBW, you really into her, you like her. She's like, oh, baby, I want to lose weight. Now she done dropped 30 pounds. Now she feel like she a bad bitch and she don't want to fuck with you no more. Because now she got access to other niggas, right?
BBW
that happens.
For life.
I'm just saying that happens, or vice versa. Maybe she was cute, she had a shape, then she gained weight. Now this nigga like, I don't like BBWs. I'm stop fucking with her now. Like whatever, everybody got their. But women do the same shit because I'm telling you, if for 3 to 5 years, whatever, I was giving you everything you wanted, took you all the places you wanted to go, and then wasn't able to no more. You're gonna be like, this ain't what it used to be. This ain't the same. I don't know about this.
If you still treat me, okay, cool. Monetary is monetary. Yeah. We all love it. It's not that. Yeah. We love the treatment and how it makes us feel. But if you go to treating me shitty because you ain't got no money, then we got a problem. That's the part that's got a problem for me.
That's like people. Man, I remember I seen the meme.
But that's not treating you shitty. It's shit. I'm doing what I can.
No, it's not that. I'm talking about actually treating me shitty.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, because you upset at something. You upset at the situation, and you taking it out on whoever is nearby.
Because that affects his identity so much, though. I
understand it, but be a grown-up and talk about it, one. Or two, because, okay, cool, maybe I'll just back off a little bit. Maybe I won't ask for certain shit. If you don't tell me what's going on or how you feeling, and I keep asking for shit.
But that's what bro said. It comes down to communication too.
Yeah. Some people I know.
Are poor communicators.
Yeah. You said people or men?
People.
Oh, I said men.
I mean, of course you have a biased opinion, but I know a lot of women. A lot of women have a problem with me because I'm an expert level communicator, and they're not.
You know, it's funny how you say expert level communicator. You're saying the word asshole incorrectly.
Yeah, okay. But you call me an asshole because. I can carry any argument or conversation you want to have. And a lot of women aren't used to dealing with a man who can, so they look at you like how many women try to manipulate me on a regular basis.
How are they gonna manipulate Johnny?
I'm saying, but that happens, right? Women are used to being able to manipulate men, right? They used to use it. That's one way. That's another way. Sometimes it's just her emotional outburst. And he'd be like, shit, I don't want to deal with this shit. I'd be like, come on, bring it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And they're not used to that shit. They be like, oh, this nigga, I can't control him like I like to control niggas. And that's a problem.
That's a thing. That's awful.
It is a thing. It's real. Mm-hmm. But people have in general have communication issues. Some people communicate too aggressively. Some people not aggressively enough. Some people too little.
For the people
much.
Who don't know how to communicate, how do they learn to say they know how to do the bare minimum of communicating, right? Feelings, whatever, desires, needs, whatever. Yeah. But when it comes to finance, for some reason they shut down.
Because they don't understand it.
So then how do you help them? Let's say help them.
You have to teach them in a way that's digestible for them. Like you have to approach it. That's what I was saying earlier. Like I can't come to you if you have no financial work background, no literacy for real, and I come to you and be like, and just start dumping all this information on you, gonna be like, what the fuck? You gonna glaze over? You're not gonna hear what I'm saying. You're gonna be like,
that's because if you specifically, Johnny, go get in your bag and start doing all the jargon because you're passionate about it.
Yeah, but also, that's why people like talking to me, because I know how to present it to them in a way that makes sense for them. And I never generalize when I'm talking to somebody. I'm always talking about your specific situation, what you have going on, what's important to you, your goals, your dreams, what you want to accomplish, and all that shit. Because I'm listening when we're talking, and I'm responding in a way that I know is going to resonate with you. Which is why when people go to talk to some other investment planners and shit, they not listening to what this dude is saying. They shut down right away because you done told them they need at least $10,000 to start investing.
Who would tell somebody that?
A lot of people.
Really?
Oh,
nigga, I'm investing with this dollar.
A lot of people be like, "Oh, you need 10,000 to start. You need 5,000 to start. You need 1,000 to start." Once they hear that, I ain't got them done. They shut off. Brain shut down.
Who wouldn't?
They don't give a fuck about nothing.
People don't even touch 10,000 for real themselves sometimes.
But that's the wrong way to start that conversation.
A lot of people. I remember I went to go buy a plow when I did the landscaping business, and I paid it was like 5,000 cash, and I paid the lady. She was like an older white lady. She was like, "This is the first time I ever had this much money in my hand."
Really? Cash?
Like cash.
I can't say that only because I used to be a teller. Yeah.
Okay. She was like up there.
Yeah. Really? Like older, like 40s, 50s?
No, like
80s,
60s, 70s.
Older than that? Oh shit.
Yeah, she was old. Like it was to the point like, damn, why you ain't retired yet? She probably owned the place probably.
Damn. I mean, I'll be real. I don't think for my own money I've ever held $5,000 in cash. Like, why would I have $5,000 in cash?
I've sold cars.
It's normally just electronic. I don't have.
I got drunk one night, bought a boat. So
nigga, what?
Listen,
impulsive buys, deal breaker.
I made money off of it in 2 days. It was a good deal.
So you bought a boat for a good deal and sold it.
Yeah.
For even higher.
Absolutely.
Price margin.
I'm just saying, my man, we was drunk together. He's like, I got this boat. I want to get rid of it. I was like, I'll give you $3,500 right now. He was like, deal.
I feel for you. Like, shit. What's wrong with you?
So we got that boat, nigga.
What the hell?
2 days later, I had that bitch on Craigslist for $55,000. I got $5,300 for it.
Caught.
You know what I'm saying?
The other said, what you do for a living, Mr. Johnny?
I work.
She's in finance as well.
No, I'm just playing. I work for I
financial
supposed to say who we work for. Okay.
A financial institution. But you know people stalking you? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't really care. I do financial management for people.
For a financial institution within the Milwaukee area.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, so all I do is sit around and tell people what they already know or want to know.
What?
For real.
Actually, banking is glorified babysitting on the G though.
A lot of people, they know. They just need to confirm or just need it broken down to them in a way they can truly digest the shit. That's how most shit is, man. Like, they know. They done watch YouTube. They done heard their friends or family members talk about something. So they kind of they've heard of these items and terms before. They just didn't know what it really meant or how to go about starting it. Like, everybody in the world have heard of a business, but most people don't know how to start a business. You know, so then they go find somebody that does, and they say, "Hey, how do I start a business?" My cousin got a business, my sister-in-law got a business. You know, like
Google.
I mean but Google.
I Google everything to start all my businesses.
Google got a bunch of places that's gonna charge you a bunch of money, and you can just come and talk to somebody for free.
Johnny, when you gonna get this podcast monetized?
Yeah,
okay. I said when. I didn't say.
On the monetized podcast.
Yeah. You already told me you did. I mean, little liar. I mean, if the podcast gets paid, you get paid.
Oh yeah, that's
duh.
True. I'm gonna start that tonight.
Okay, listen, I'm gonna put a 3-month plan.
All right, we got it.
By the summertime, I want this motherfucker monetized.
All right,
because y'all do a lot. Just throw that out there. JoJo TT. Who else on the podcast? Mike. Damo.
Damo, yeah.
Who else on here? Oh yeah, y'all do a lot. Thank you. That was really random. I was gonna ask. What was I finna ask? I forgot that fast. Y'all got any questions about finances and relationships?
I do. I got a question.
What? Because I have one, but it's a big one, so I don't want to.
Okay, so for I always thought it was weird, personally, that men feel threatened when their woman makes more money than them. I've never understood.
Let's get into it.
I mean, I understand why. Because society tells you, oh, shit, you don't win the bread. How you control? You're supposed to wear the pants in their house. All that extra shit. But, like, I've dated women who've made more money than me, and it's never changed our dynamic ever.
Really?
I love that.
It's like a almost, in my opinion, only because I'm the only woman here. In my opinion, I do think that it's like a submissive thing. A little bit. It plays a role. I won't say it's the whole thing, because us making the most money, cool, it's great. I don't prefer it.
Okay.
I like to make a lot of money. That's fine. But I also would love for my man to make a lot of money. Only because, again, to go back to that.
So if you made $1 million a year and I made $750, that's a problem?
No, it's not a deal breaker.
But if you made 40 and I made 20?
Shut up and listen, John.
All right.
What I'm saying is y'all carry yourself differently when a woman makes more than you. So I just prefer to avoid it if possible. But I know sometimes it's not possible. I mean, currently my nigga makes more than me. It's great. So I'm okay. So,
right.
But we're here. Hey, Trees. But I'm saying though, it affects the way y'all are. So y'all stand a little bit taller when y'all make a good amount, when y'all got more money. And from a woman's perspective, I'm a little softer when I'm not the head of the household or bringing home the bacon. I don't know why. It's society. It's just what it is. But because
there's definitely a reason.
okay, there's a reason. So I don't want to hold. Yeah, this is my household, but I'm the type, and I can't speak for every woman because some people don't, because it's 2022 again. But I'm the type where I don't mind the whole gender roles thing with a small twist. That's it. I don't mind making sure the house is good. If you know what I'm saying, I would love to be a stay-at-home wife. That'd be awesome. But I know it's not realistic. So cool. I can do a job or whatever. But I don't mind keeping the house good, paying the bills. If you providing the money, I don't mind that. But if I'm doing that, I feel like I'm the head of the household, and it's just weird to me. I can't speak for everybody, but I can't be soft if I'm the head of the household. How can I be soft if I'm the head of the household as far as in that aspect? And that's just
I think people put too much weight on the actual number and a lot less on the ability to manage. Because regardless, I dated a chick. She was a doctor. She made like $380 a year. I don't make $380.
Right.
So she made more money than me.
Of course.
But I never had a situation with her where I felt like I had talked to her differently or handled something in a different way because she made more money than me.
It's also about how you hold yourself, though, right? Mm-hmm. If you a yes man or a passive man who in unconfident man, unconfident man, then you're not gonna like that. So you're gonna want to take it out on her because, of course, you don't want that to be the thing.
That's probably why I think it's weird. Huh?
It's very weird, but you're right that is weird. But you're a unicorn, first of all. I keep telling you this, but a lot of men would feel threatened by that, and they would, in other ways, try to knock you down to where they are. Not financially, but they definitely gonna try to knock you down to
emotional manipulation,
emotionally,
stuff like that.
Yep,
verbally or something.
Exactly. Okay. So they definitely gonna make sure they try and assert their manliness and their testosterone in other ways because they're lacking in that department. Unfortunately, some niggas do it with sex, some niggas do it with, you know what I'm saying?
Abuse.
But abuse, it is a thing for real.
I know.
Because they are inadequate in other making up for something is a thing. They always do that shit. But it's just, I don't know. For me, again, I don't know.
V says that's why she don't tell people how much she make for that very reason. Which
I understand. I don't mind it. But
so if your man's right now, with y'all dynamic the way it is, if all of a sudden tomorrow you went to work and it's like, hey, we're gonna promote you, you make double what you make now you make more money than him, is y'all dynamic gonna change? Why?
The type of man he is.
You think it's gonna change him, or are you gonna change?
No, I think I've always been, so I got this good balance where I make sure my bills are paid, but I still do a lot of spending.
Yeah.
So
it's the American way.
Right. But I make sure my bills are paid, but like especially my rent, my weed energies. I But I make sure my bills are paid. I make sure my baby is good first and foremost, and I make sure I got. If all else fails, and I can be flat broke afterwards. If all else fails, I got food in the house, roof over my head, my heat.
Like sit your ass at home.
We can sit my ass at home and be good and still go to work. Gas, you know what I'm saying? I had to just up my gas budget. I'm like $100 a fucking 2 weeks. It's a lot, but yeah. I think in my situation, I think it would change a little bit. Okay. I just think knowing how he is so far, I think it would change. I don't know if he probably gonna text me like, "Oh, you think it's gonna change, huh?" He probably gonna be mad, but I think it will change. If I made more money than him, I wouldn't be happy with that.
But why wouldn't you be happy with
it? Again, I told you, I don't want to feel. I would say that I don't want to feel like the head of the household. I don't think every man.
But what if he still hold his weight though? What if he?
I think he would act differently, and I think a lot of men would act differently though.
Okay. I know what you're saying is like a damn near fact because
this
is why I posed the question.
I haven't seen otherwise, so I can't say that I think that it would. I've made more than a man before. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's not. I don't always tell them like, oh, okay. So when they say how much they make, I'm like, oh, okay. I don't tell them I make more money than you. I would never because they gonna look at me differently.
Can I give it a quick PSA, mm-hmm. Brothers? I don't know if y'all know this. Black women are the most educated group of women there are, which means their earning potential is constantly on the rise. So if you are the type of guy who is threatened by a woman making more money than you, get over that shit. Or go make more money, niggas.
Period.
Just wanted them to know this. Y'all listening out there, like,
listen, I like the way you said that. If you don't like the way, if she don't make more money than me, nigga. And not even that, I want the money.
I know.
Because I have my own money. Yeah. Let me be broke in peace, okay? I have my own money. I will be broke in peace. We ain't got to be broke together, but I will be broke in peace.
Okay.
And it's just, I don't know. I like the dynamic. Like
a lot of women say this.
Same thing with a taller man. It's the same thing. To me, it's the same thing with a taller man. I would much rather like you
want to look up, not the
down. Bigger picture of yes.
All right.
I would love the bigger picture, not including, but if I'm in heels, that's different. Of course, most times because I'm different, I'm taller. most times I'm gonna look eye to eye to you or look down at you a little bit. Yeah. I don't like it, but it is what it is. I'm not turning. and that's crazy because I looked for when I first started dating way back. I've always been tall, so I've always gravitated to men at least my height or taller. Okay, because it makes me feel softer, and I don't know if a lot of women can agree with that. At least she tall. She know.
I was gonna say a lot of women short, so it's not a big deal for them.
A lot of tall women.
Like if you 5'2" and your man shorter than you, that's
a fucking thing. Don't do that. Ooh.
That happens.
It's not for real. I'm saying that's the thing. Like, don't do that. But like for me being a taller woman, it's a thing for sure. So I guess it's about the same. I wouldn't date a man shorter than me. The lowest I can go is 5'8" because I'm 5'9".
I knew this girl. She was like 6'3". She was fine.
6'3".
She was fine too. She told me
I just bet. Because like, how you gonna feel dainty and small and feminine if you sitting there picking your nigga up?
I mean, she could pick me up.
If she wanted fine. To, she probably could.
I'm still stronger than her. She was fine too.
Slam her.
Short niggas who are shorter than the woman. They apparently, and I did a post not too long ago that said, apparently men don't care about us being
not taller. At all.
Y'all said, what the fuck? Y'all
like that. If you like her, you like her. For I don't give a fuck.
What we say? I'm gonna climb that tree.
Goddamn right.
I hear a lot to be the same size when we lay down. Like nigga.
Right.
She said she is 6 feet.
Either way, I'm gonna put some inches in you, so it don't matter.
What she said? I've had a man act submissive to me when I was working, and he wasn't. I don't like a submissive man, a passive man.
I mean, if he wasn't working, I guess it depends on the circumstances of why not. I don't know if I could ever be submissive. I don't know. It's the
dynamic. If the woman is not going to sit there and tear you down because you're not working, then you have a better chance to still be what I just say. I guess shit. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like what you said too. What's the effort of him? You know, if he's just not working,
if you're not working on purpose and
on the couch,
can easily go. I would respect a nigga who pick up a scale and a baggie more than a nigga sitting on the couch doing nothing. And that's real. I really would. I don't care. It's because you gotta hustle. You gotta hustle, and the means of income in your family not gonna go without. As long as there's weed out here to sell, the family good. Hurry up, nigga. I'm for real. I mean,
you gonna come on like
I don't sell
throw the bag together.
but...
Here, nigga, do something.
You want me to bag this shit up for you?
Come here, bag. I got the baggies. I'm for real, but I mean I don't like that. I was treating him any different. I was not treating him any different. What you mean, Lily?
She's saying that because he wasn't working, she didn't come at him sideways, treat him different.
Yeah, no, it's all about the woman because there's a lot of niggas and women in here in Milwaukee for sure who will tear down that man.
They're gonna take care of that nigga.
Yeah, if a real woman will let.
Sometimes they prefer it because they want control.
The women or the men?
The woman.
The woman.
Listen. I had a woman tell me to my face, I can never fuck with a nigga like you. You want too much freedom. She said that shit to me. I was like, whoa. And I was like,
you want too much freedom?
She told me I wanted too much freedom, and I was like, you gotta explain,
right?
But I knew what she said. No, you too independent. You want to do what you want to do when you want to do it. And I'm like, but I don't be doing nothing. She's like, no, because you talk to me the way I don't like to be talked to. And I was like, I said, so you want a dude that you can like run? She said, yeah, that's what I prefer. So she want a dude that don't work and shit like that because he need her, which means he got
what type of shit?
Her brain.
Tree said, "Fuck that, please work."
He wants to be in
complete control. Yeah, that's a real thing. That's why a lot of men, like women, be like, "Oh, I wanted to go back to like when Granddaddy and them he paid the bills for 40 years and shit. Grandma couldn't do shit.
Grandma didn't leave the house.
You know what I'm saying? Like y'all not going for that shit now."
I'm good.
I'm just saying. Like,
I mean, that's why I said I'm cool with the gender roles, but with a twist. Because, like, okay, cool, put the minor twist on it. Let me go to work, whatever. But you are the head of the household. I mean, in my opinion, in my view, that's how I will look at it. If you're the man of the house, you're the head of the household. I'm gonna go to work just to get my play money, my nail money. You know, if I'm in debt, I would expect me to get myself out of debt first.
I'm the head of the household, but it's your house too.
Yeah.
Real talk, all women run houses.
Yeah, so
y'all definitely run
not true. Shit. I came across somebody who did not let me do it.
Like
he did not let me wash the clothes. He did not let me.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like women. Y'all have a pussy, right? So like,
yeah,
y'all really control.
Pussy is power.
Like it really is.
That's fucking sick too.
She said, "Hell no!" Grab his neck and show me I am feminine.
Just the reason I get up in the morning. I go to work
wow.
and get a haircut, brush my teeth, put on something nice, smell good, all that shit.
All that shit is for
yes. At the end of the day, it's real, man. Niggas fought wars over pussy.
For real.
Yeah.
For vagina.
No,
over the pussy.
Was about a girl.
Nigga TYB.
Yep.
Took his dick. Pussy.
My nigga lost 1,000 ships, literally. He got a nation
over the
to go get his girl back.
Over QT?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Honestly, even though the movie Troy is like mostly fantasy,
the
concept is still true. The whole reason for that war was because bro took his bitch.
Yeah.
And bro was like, look, you can have
it's the reason Rome went to Egypt.
It's the respect.
it's the
Mark Antony fellow.
Yeah. Mark Antony and they fucking bowed down to Cleopatra because she had that fire.
Yeah. Then the niggas fought a war over that shit.
Got that pussy.
Nigga went all the way to India. He went through the whole continent of Europe.
What the hell?
Pussy, you hear me?
I mean, I know.
We just don't fight wars no more.
The power of the PUSSY is the number one reason why niggas get blocked.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
If you think about it, like keep on it. If a motherfucker never had, if homeless niggas could get as much pussy as millionaire niggas would be homeless.
Wow. But no, you know.
No, I know. I'm talking shit.
Niggas who ain't got no house be having the audacity. They be having more audacity than anything. They get more pussy
than
anything.
They fuck for survival.
Hey, what? I ain't get kicked out of this motherfucker.
It's cold.
Hey, it's tax It's tax time. They definitely getting them houses right now.
They back breaking.
Right.
Yeah.
I fuck for pleasure. You
Them
know?
niggas in jail be doing that shit. Who be getting out of jail, they be fucking.
Since they ain't got nowhere to go, where you gonna go?
That's crazy.
I'm right here with you.
You my everything. You just gonna be talking crazy.
Oh my God.
And women be like, girl, he love me.
No, that nigga ain't got nowhere to go.
Right.
This nigga love this plush
and all these pillows and
and
food
and
the pussy. Damn, the pussy. Well, pussy is power. I mean, so you mean to tell me I'm not acting in my power?
I'm just saying,
as much
like,
as I should be, because I need to be running some shit. Tell me right now.
I'm gonna tell you, any straight man knows.
Dick is power too, though.
It is, but it's slightly less powerful because it I mean, all dick ain't equal, I guess, or whatever. But
sure
like,
ain't.
But what I'm saying is,
don't just breeze past that.
I know, but what I'm saying is, she knows that even if she gave up yours, she can go get another one. Like, it may not be as good as shit, but she can go get another one. Like, a nigga be like, shit, it might be 6, 7, 8 months if I get some good pussy.
Is that?
Like, woo.
Now, when you say pussy or good pussy, is it because
it's a difference?
I know it's a difference, but also, if you just want some pussy, you can go buy some fucking pussy.
That's not it's not the same. When it's willingly given, that shit is magical.
Falling off the boat. Okay.
Literally, you know, it's different, man. Look, we about to start a whole different episode talking.
Hey, we should probably next episode I want to put on the roster.
Pussy power.
Pussy power.
Pussy power. Yeah, look.
Pussy power.
Look out for that one, because that one's coming. And we're gonna end it on that one because that's coming. Dang, pussy power. All right, so we're gonna wrap that one up. Y'all have any more questions or add-ons?
You said you had a big question.
I did. It was home ownership, but
what about it?
Just the topic of home ownership.
Like, should you like
when it comes to
a partner?
It kind of is. That's why I said it was big. And if we didn't have time for it, I wasn't gonna ask it. But no, it was just kind of be like as you know, when y'all in a relationship,
is
when
it
y'all
a goal?
talk about it, right? When y'all plan for it, prep for it, that is like it's a broad topic though.
It is. Generally though, when you really want to be with a motherfucker home loans are a 15 to 30 year commitment most of the time.
Not at my job. We got express ones.
I mean, yeah, but
in 8,
general,
10, or 12.
It's the same. All they're doing is stacking the amount of principal it would need to take to pay it off in 10 and 12, but it's still written based on a 30-year concept.
Look at you, mansplaining it.
Okay, brother. Listen, I was gonna say the same shit, but my man, look, he ain't to say it.
I too am in finance. I was in mortgage.
Yeah, there you go.
Look at that.
I wasn't invited on this show though.
We didn't know that. Damn. You don't. We know you as Tone the producer, not Tone the banker.
You haven't tried to get to know me.
The financial producer.
Niggas is multifacets out here. Do you just do a clothing brand?
No.
I got a trucking business.
Multiple streams of income.
Business, but I moved so. But
you know,
the clothing it's probably like
every black man got like 12 jobs. Really.
You say every black man got 12 jobs?
12 jobs. For real. All of them don't pay him, but he got like 12 jobs.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to compare, I mean, I guess women got like 80 of them. So
I'm just saying.
We wasn't comparing though.
I was though.
Every black man that work really be working. Like, it's not just he ain't just punching the clock and then going to lay down and shit. Like,
because it's like what to do.
Some niggas do though.
Even
that's true. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm not judging it. I'm just saying.
I got the clothing business, which is based here. I have my trucking business, which is based in the Midwest. When I'm in Texas, I do Grubhub. Like, I ain't doing nothing. I'm sitting on my ass all day. So
and your money making money.
Yeah,
I love it. Dang.
That's how you're supposed to get it.
My money don't make me.
Mine do,
but
not like that. It's just different.
You got to be doing something. It's like we get bored.
Oh, they all say answer her question, ho. All right, her question said that's what. Read my question, ho. That's what it say. Niggas, would y'all date a woman our age who lives at home with their parents?
No.
Damn, that was quick. You didn't let it marinate.
I mean,
I read it. I was reading it when you was reading it.
Niggas, would y'all date a woman?
No.
I guess for me, it's on why.
What do you mean why? Why?
I need to know the details behind why she's at home with her parents.
Because I'm tired of being on my own and I was ready to fuck off for a little bit.
But see, that's irresponsible. Because he's ready to fuck off. That's why you moved on.
Tired of being an adult.
To me,
this shit is ghetto.
Because there's multiple reasons why you could be home.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I need to know why.
At our age, you could be taking care of your mom for all we know.
True.
Niggas lie about that, and that's just not true. Sorry, I'm triggered.
Females could too.
Niggas lie about taking care of their mother, but we're gonna leave it alone.
Yeah, I need to know why. I need to know why.
I know. I'm sorry.
I mean, there's multiple reasons why you could be home.
I'm gonna keep it 100.
You may be, like you said, your name may be actually on the home. Why would you want to go in an apartment when mama got your name on the house?
I'll be honest. A lot of men fuck down anyway.
Wait, what?
We do.
A lot of men fuck down.
Okay,
Because
wait.
women damn near
wait.
don't ever.
Wait, what?
They do. They do. We just don't know about that.
It's the
Wait,
sneaky link
wait,
shit.
wait. When you say y'all
Right,
fuck down,
yeah, you just did.
Like if you're on this level, you will fuck a man will fuck anywhere on the spectrum. Women be like, I gotta fuck up only.
why wouldn't you?
I'm just saying.
Who wouldn't fuck up?
Man,
Get it?
I'm saying men fuck down all the time.
Okay, I'm listening.
Definitely.
Here's the number one reason why men fuck down. When we on the same level with y'all throw every single thing we do wrong and back in our faces. But when we fuck down, that person is usually
just grateful to be there.
They're grateful to be at this level.
Mike, I'm just happy to be here.
And because we can lift them up to our level, they'll be more responsible and submissive to us. Boom.
Man
want someone they can teach.
She said women fuck down.
We do.
It's not about choice.
They do.
Y'all find out.
They be finding out.
Because they be lying.
This nigga ain't got shit.
Oh my God. And then we got a blast after that point.
And I can't catch no more bodies. I got a lot of shit to worry about, man. That's crazy.
Oh my God. What?
Y'all be getting tricked out the pussy.
Y'all triggering.
They
really got it.
Bamboozle. That's the fucking word. Bamboozle that is fucking fine.
He like, yeah, this my
Dick
house.
be good.
I own this house.
Right.
Fuck the shit out you.
Airbnb.
That nigga ain't got
That's my auntie house.
Right. Girl, I caught.
Bitch,
he got a pool, a jacuzzi tub. It's 6 bedrooms here.
Not the Airbnb.
Hey, you done rented a Lambo.
You go to the store to get your morning bagels and you find out he the one stocking them.
Oh,
right.
Shit.
This nigga does.
You niggas ain't shit, and I want y'all to know, y'all just ain't shit.
Listen,
that's another thing that we do for
what?
Pussy.
Facts. My cousin told me this shit, right? My little cousin. He said the coldest shit in the world to me. He said, nigga, you can fuck any bitch for like $3,500. And I was like,
what you mean?
I'm gonna tell you what he mean. He said, nigga, rent a fly ass Airbnb. That's like $600-700. Go rent a fly ass car off like Turo or some shit. That's probably like $400-500. Go get you a nice ass outfit. Go get your haircut. He said all together you spend $25 with the dinner and shit. You take her back to the Airbnb. You fucking because she done fell in love with the image of what you saying you doing and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
I don't like all that flashy stuff.
I'm just saying, but you like
smell
comfort.
Good, yeah, but smell good
because
feed me well.
Right into the drawers, and y'all talk them motherfuckers off.
Yeah, I'm just saying. He told me you can fuck any bitch for like $25. I said, damn, that little nigga cold. Boy.
That little nigga cold.
I was
like, y'all ain't no good.
I'm just saying.
The whole species. Oh, so y'all proud and y'all ain't shit ways.
I mean, I don't
say we wasn't proud either. We just said we never said that we wasn't shit.
Yeah.
Oh my
y'all will get on here and be like, niggas ain't shit, and we'll be like, what y'all do that?
But when y'all telling us these things and like, yep, sure do.
I
y'all
personally
ain't shit.
Like to do things more honestly and shit because
now
I don't like maintaining. I don't like
remembering the lie.
Now.
Yeah, or like not. I don't want to present a vibe I can't maintain. Right, that's like a whole thing. And shit, right?
I'm always gonna tell you the truth because I don't like to remember the lie. What did I tell you last time we talked and we got in this situation?
We just be overthinking shit. You right?
Exactly.
Yeah, see, that's why I keep people on a need to know basis. If you don't ask, I ain't telling you.
Bitch, what's your clearance level? You don't even know all this.
You're right. We be doing too much.
Pass your pay grade.
Right.
You do not need to know this.
No, my nigga said you can fuck it. I was like, damn, little nigga.
$3,500 though.
He said $2,500 to $3,500 though.
Do he smell good at least?
I'm just saying. He said any bitch. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
No, he smells good though.
I'm just saying, I hope so.
Cologne ain't no. I mean, like if you smell like soap, I'm still happy.
I mean, that is an absorbent amount of money. I'm pretty sure the woman. I'm pretty sure the woman he's talking about ain't the regular chick at his job.
You could just hand her $3,500.
And might.
Ain't even might. She's fucking.
But he said the point he was trying to make is if you present yourself well enough, it's going. You know what I'm saying?
Did you seen Set It Off?
I mean, that's just one movie.
You know what I'm saying?
You know?
They was looking just like Jada.
Oh.
Face scrunched up.
I just can't imagine fucking for money like straight out like give me the
I
cash
can.
and fucking feed me, nigga.
This day and age has become very transactional.
That's what it is.
No,
A lot of people think they power couples because
a lot of motherfuckers
CNAs
say they
and
not
drug
fucking
dealers.
without having.
No, I'm
A lot of girls say they not fucking without getting nothing. Like what?
what?
Yeah.
They saying that?
Yeah.
This what y'all going through?
Yeah.
just like
Y'all ready to tell y'all story?
Good old love goals. My good old story.
You can't damn. I was at the gas station one day, held the door for a lady. She was, I got a man. I'm like, I don't even want to talk to you.
I'm just holding the door.
I was walking out. I seen you walking in.
Chivalry ain't dead, bitch. Like you should have yanked her ass back.
And I didn't want her like at all.
Like I can't be respectful. What the fuck?
Like, shit.
Yeah, this what y'all go through?
It's wild.
Damn.
Sometimes, man.
Yep.
I always say thank you. I always say thank you. I wasn't asking. I wasn't asking.
I mean, I get it. So
But
a lot of niggas
also
do
in
use
the
that as a
same
segue,
niggas
I'll be
also
like,
start
so?
off like that.
So
I mean, true.
I got him. So
I wasn't asking, bitch.
I don't care. I'll be like, I don't.
so
You been in a relationship is your problem. Man. Ain't got shit to do with me.
Maybe she was just like,
One time I did say I'm sorry to hear that. They kept walking off.
what?
Oh, that's cold blooded,
I'm
Tom.
hungry.
I like that.
No, don't teach him nothing new.
I'm just
He
saying.
do not need it.
I'm trying to get on Johnny's level. I'm not teaching him anything. I come to this show just to hear what greatness he has to
What greatness he bestows on me today.
It
That's
ain't even that
awful.
hard, man. Like,
But Johnny, since you got it all together,
I don't got it all together.
no,
y'all.
but that's
Listen,
that's the image you got though. Okay,
I
just want
I'm
you
a
to
regular
know.
nigga, man.
I understand, but you dress like a CEO.
I told him that.
I mean, because I am a CEO.
That's not. That's
I run Johnny Johnson Enterprises.
See that mentality right there? That-
This is my business.
Keep it 100, bro. The simple fact that you wake up in the morning and be like, look, I run this shit.
Yeah.
I won't even say you dress like a CEO because I'm a CEO and I don't
mean,
always
absolutely.
get dressed.
you gotta look nice to feel right. Some people.
I just told somebody that. Yeah.
It's real
That's
life,
true.
bro. I can tell. Just we met each other an hour ago. I know this nigga's about his business.
Mhm.
Immediately, like you walked in the room, I was like, all right, did we start talking? Like you could tell, like your mindset, your projection of yourself is vastly different than some other niggas who be out here. They just,
Yeah.
That's
you know,
really
what
slim
I'm talking
pickings
about,
out
bro.
here.
Yeah.
Like, and I mean, women like that, you got it too. Like sometimes you act like you
Sit
don't
up.
know it and shit, but you know you got it too. She be acting like she don't. She be want to be all.
What you
You want to be
mean?
timid sometimes. You know, watch your shit.
She been
What
like
you
that
mean?
for a long time.
What you mean?
We'll talk about it off there. It's not on air conversation.
Okay, what you mean?
Huh?
Huh?
You know
If you
what
can
I'm
hunt,
talking
you
about.
can hear.
You know what I'm talking about.
I'll
You know,
be acting shy.
sometimes you be acting like you just this little, little voice or something like.
I have never act like I'm a little voice.
You just said I want to be submissive. I want to be
In the right-
gentle. I want to
Yeah.
be, but that sometimes
when
that
I'm
ain't
supposed
true.
to be. I know when to
Yeah,
turn it on and turn
Me
it
too.
off.
Everybody do. I'm just saying. You be trying to act like you
I lead with it.
ain't got it, but you got it.
If you can't act in your feminine energy, I don't know what to tell you. For real. Velma said your demeanor was on point. Who Treese? Which one? It's two he's. It's three
She probably
he's.
talking about all of us low key, but
Wait, she can't see him though.
Nah, you don't want to see me.
They've seen you. They know who you are.
Real niggas moving sideways.
Oh, shut up. I cannot with you. I can't. I don't know who she's talking about, but one of y'all demeanor on point, or all y'all.
live for Mike today.
both are demeanor on point.
I miss Mike. Mike, come back.
Mike Party, he living his best life right now. Let him live, man.
All of them niggas gone. That's all right. Oh, she was agreeing. Cause he not on the show. JoJo doing hair.
Thank you. I guess.
Right.
Am I supposed to say that? Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you feel, bro.
Oh, she said coming to the camera.
Nope. Just follow me. TDR.net.
She, you know who this is. Shut up.
Who is that?
She's in a group. That's
You
Treese.
know, it's not safe for me to be in the group.
You can still
Because
scroll.
my sister be in there.
You can still
My
scroll.
Oh,
sister
yeah.
makes everything uncomfortable.
Oh, whatever.
You
She
got
got
a point.
the promos out right now.
I know.
You got You got a
She got
point.
the Cummer Walker promos out right now.
Life uncomfortable.
I'm sorry.
No,
All
but
right,
all of y'all are CEOs, man. Y'all just whether y'all some people run good companies and do good business, and some people run shit into the ground. So
damn, that's unfortunate. I'm so sorry. So sorry. You keep calling me Treese. They don't know that. Oh, sorry, Velma. My bad. It's a habit.
No, Treese.
Right.
I'll never call you Velma Velmster again. No.
Velma. Jinkies. Are we done? Okay. Because that's what it. Man, if you don't think Jinkies when you see the name Velma, you tripping. Jinkies. I was start saying that shit. Relax. Wow. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up. Y'all are coming for me today. This episode drops Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central. Make sure y'all follow at Ghetto Love Goes everywhere. Yeah, next time I think we're gonna have. I don't know what episode we're doing next time, but yeah. Des, you can say goodbye to the people if you like. Bye.
Bye.
I knew it. All right, we're out. A Scooby-Doo fan.